Hey guys, what's Hey guys, what's up? It's the Midnight Gamer here, and I wanted to do one more video on Hearthstone. I don't want to keep like playing whiz bang and stuff because that doesn't really make for very good content. But I did want to do one more a tribute video to my dad. So on screen now, hopefully, I'll put a screenshot of the last one of the last messages my dad ever sent me, and it was a deck code for this deck, and I'll leave this deck code in the comments, or not in the comments, I'm sorry, in the description. He passed away before the Dark Moon Fair came out, so all he was working with was Skullamancy. I'm gonna play this deck exactly how he built it. He said it was the closest he had ever gotten to playing a control game with Demon Hunter. Dad's custom deck. But yeah, he said it felt like playing Control in Magic the Gathering. So the whole point of it is to play a token based strategy with like the Herald in your hand, and then play like Sea Giant if your tokens don't die. But this video, I'll be talking a lot about the game and stuff. There shouldn't be a whole lot of silence, and I'll cut out whenever there's no action or anything. But I wanted to do one video at least because Hearthstone and Magic the Gathering was a very, very big part of my dad's life and my life because of him. That was a cool interaction. So I want to keep Skulla Gul'dan. Feast of Souls probably isn't super good right now. We'll keep Consume Magic. But I remember whenever I was like 8 or 9, maybe, my Uncle Maxton and my dad were sitting in the basement of Max's house playing Magic the Gathering, and I walked up and I'm like, hey, what is this game? What's going on? They're like, it's pretty complicated. I was like, I want to learn. So I learned the game, and it's been a very, very big part of my life. I've went and played in like very big tournaments in it. And whenever my dad, we had a very complicated relationship up until the last couple of years, but whenever he was living in town with me, we got into Hearthstone together, because I remember it was back in 2014, I believe. He was playing Max's Hearthstone account on his computer, and this was before I ever had a gaming computer. I was 14, so I had no money. My gaming computer was a red laptop that I got for like $300, and I thought it was just the best laptop on the whole market. And it's not the case. We'll go ahead and summon these guys just to get that off the field. But I remember I jumped into a ranked game on Max's account, and they freaked out. I ended up winning that game, but it scared me. It scared me away from ranked because they made it such a big deal, and I'm sure it was. I'm sure Max was at like rank 3 or whatever on the old system. So yeah, that's getting silenced. I really can't do anything with this hand. I gotta wait. But yeah, they were freaking out about it. Oh, I'm sorry. So I just didn't play ranked for my first like year playing this game, or maybe even 2 years. It was a long time. I only played casual. I don't know. It was. It was pretty cool to jump into ranked for the first time, and I did get to hit legend before my dad passed, and he got to see me hit it. So that's really cool. I know that that's something that he really wanted to do. He never got there. He was in Diamond 1, and he's like, all right, I got to win this one game, and then I'll be legend. And then he won it, and then it flipped over to Platinum 10. And he's like, oh, he was very disappointed with it. But it was with this deck. He was grinding out with this deck. And he played Dark Glare Warlock for a little bit before it got nerfed. But I don't know. It's weird to look back at our old messages and stuff and to see all the normal conversations that we had, especially with Magic, or not with Hearthstone. He had a bunch of iterations of this deck. Ooh, that's a really, really good draw there. I could play that, get 3 of those, and then slam 2. That's probably what I'll do. Let's just do that. And then pop that, and slam this, and then pop that, and then slam this, slam that, slam that, and swing 1 phase. Like, this is a pretty good deck. This is a decent deck. Like, that was a really big swingy turn that was... It was only a result of 2 cards that are considered very, very bad by the standards of today. And this card, if he doesn't have a way to deal with it, the only thing Demon Hunter has to deal with it is Silence. The Silence card. Woof. Or hit it, just hit it straight up, but he's still going to take all the damage from it. Yeah, let's just... Free. Ooh, yeah, there's the combo. Wombo combo. Sure. And we'll just kill that. He said this was a control deck, so we're going to play it like a control deck. Hopefully play some big thing that I can rush 6 of these into and then draw 7, 8 cards. I don't know. We had so many good memories together, and I'm glad that I have those memories, because there were times where, like, I don't know, it didn't really feel like we had very much of a relationship, but me and him went to a Magic the Gathering regionals tournament. It was out of state, and we made this huge big trip for it, but we were really broke. And I remember asking for food, and he was like, "We're not made of money." Like, even buying like food at a regionals tournament was a really big deal. But he played Jeskai tokens, and I played a mono red Ouroboros Burn. It was like Monastery Swift Spears and Foundry Street Denizens. It was the Khans Tarkir standard that also had Foundry Street Denizens. So it was probably Return to Ravnica standard, late Return to Ravnica standard. But yeah, that was really fun times. And the only reason I brought that story up was because he actually made it to the #1 table. He was on camera, and I tried to look it up, but I couldn't find anything about it. There's the Wombo combo right there. I'm about to refill this whole hand. Like, sure, I probably like got lethal somewhere, but oh, I probably did. Hold on. No, I'm doing this. But I tried to look it up, but he had been in jail a couple of times, so every time I looked up his name, it was just his mugshots. So that was kind of disappointing. I don't think they ever like published the things, but he was 5-0 in a 9-round tournament. I was very, very proud of him. Oof, it sucks I didn't draw either one of those one turn sooner. I mean, that's lethal. There we go. The deck did it. The deck won a standard game without any Dark Moon Fair cards. We'll play one more game. I want this to kind of be a longer video where I just kind of talk a little bit, you know. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are not here for that. Like this video is probably only gonna get like 4 views or whatever, but that's enough for me. This video is more for me. You know what I mean? Just kind of talking about it and processing. But yeah, man, I loved him. Loved him a lot. But he's definitely at peace now. Like he was battling a lot of demons, and he always was like, basically any of his demons, he's like, if I ever catch you doing any of this, I will kill you. Because he knew how hard it would be if I did. I pushed the consume magic. Whatever, I'll just kill the initiate. I guess I can talk a little bit about like what videos are up next, what's coming up. Oh, come on. At least it doesn't have the spell burst. There are some games that like I know about but haven't, like I Firewatch is a great example. I watched multiple playthroughs of that back in whenever it came out, like as soon as it came out, and I forget a lot about it. And recently I started watching the Jacksepticeye, one of the Jacksepticeye playthrough, just kind of watching what he does to see if I can make this channel any better, because he's very energetic, he's very bombastic, he's always yelling, and I definitely can't. I'm not gonna have the same energy as him, but I feel like my editing style more closely resembles what his was whenever he was first starting out. So I was just kind of looking at what he was doing, and he had a lot of silence in that playthrough. He wasn't afraid to stop talking for a minute and just look around. So that Gone Home playthrough, I don't know if I'm going to cut out a lot of the silence anymore. I think I'm just going to do a very long, like hour-long video, uncut, unless, of course, you know, like I might cut it up a little bit, but not much. This will protect me from that. It's got a 1 in 5 chance to hit me in the face. Oh, I saw it not go far left or far right. I was like, yeah, I guarantee it did it. But yeah, I'll be up pretty late tonight recording videos and editing them. I am kind of taking the easy way out, and I'm trying to get all of next week's videos ready so that I can learn either Vegas Pro 18, because I downloaded OBS and I downloaded Vegas Pro 18, but it's very, very complicated. How do we do this? This makes 3 things, but 2 things have to... If I play this, then I have 5, 6, 7, 6. But if I kill... Yeah, let's just do this. This. Cost 0. And then we'll swing there. Cost 1. Yeah, I figured that out. I really don't even know where I was right then. I like focused up real hard on the math. What was I talking about just now? Oh yeah. New editing software. It's very, very complicated. I don't even know how to move like different like webcam and screen recordings are two different things, but I don't know how to move them independently. Unpopular kids. Let's play that. If he has it, he has it, but snake trap. I have to kill all of those snakes. Oh no, I don't, because like kill command still kills me even if he has a beast out. So I'll kill them with those, but I'll push the 8 to the face to set up for lethal. So like he handles this board or he kills me, I'm at 4. Like, but I have a taunt in the way, so weapons aren't super great right now. If he gets explosive trap, I lose. Did you get explosive trap? Did Dad put any healing in this deck? Please tell me that's not explosive trap. Oh, that's not a good sign. Yes! You're dumb! 2 wins in a row. But I would like to give myself a week to learn that editing software, and if it's a lot harder to actually edit than Camtasia, I might just stick with Camtasia for a couple more weeks. But the problem with Camtasia is that it's so finicky. Like, it will crash on you all the time. Whenever I was making the coin game video, it crashed like 10 times. Every time I made a cut, it got super laggy, super like lethargic, and then it would just crash. So and now it's to the point where it crashes with no warning. So every time I make an edit, I hit Control S and save it immediately. So, you know, I do like that in the opening hand. I don't know how aggressive rogues are, so hopefully they're not that aggressive, and we'll just keep everything but that. So I've got coin, so I can like turn 8 play that plus 2 10 drops, because I guarantee I'm gonna have a lot of deaths. Robes of Protection, such a weird include in this. I guess that's to protect like your big 15/15 Blood Herald from kill spells. Like, this is a very well put together deck. He was a very, very good deck builder. Both actually that's I was about to say both decks that we took to the regionals tournament was his own creation, but they weren't. He was very an advocate of playing the best decks in Magic, because back in Kaladesh, whenever we first got back into the game, my brain works as like I have to build the deck. Like it's just super super fun building the deck. Oh, that's a combo card. I thought that was a corrupt card. Huh. We're just gonna play Robes of Protection here. But I built a Marionette Master Golgari deck. It was for those of you who don't know Magic, it was black, which is a lot of like kill spells and stuff to deal damage to your opponent and gain a bunch of life. Like it's very all about sacrificing your own things to hurt your opponent and gain you life. So Marionette Master was a card that said, whenever an artifact you control leaves the battlefield, deal damage equal to this thing's power to target opponent. So if you're watching this, you have a general understanding of power, right? So like, let's put this in this term, right? Like, let's say this card was a 2/1 that said, choose one, summon 3 1/1 mechs, or gain +3/+3, and then whenever a mech you control dies, deal that much damage to the opponent's hero, equal to this thing's power. So what the deck would do, oh my god, it gives this thing? Wow, that's really good. But what that card would do was you would play it, make the 3/1/1s, and then play another card that made its power like 6. So then if they swung at you, you just block with your 3 artifacts and then hit them for 18 and win. I was very, very proud of that deck. It was the first deck like I built and was super not proud of, but I won a tournament with it with my own creation. I was very proud of that. But he was like, why do you keep building decks? Just play this deck. It's the best one. I'm like, that's not fun. This game's a little different just because I feel like there's not as much to work with. And if you play a deck by your own creation, it feels very samey. It feels like you have 5 or 6 cards to work with because the top decks are just using the best cards. You know what I mean? Like, the top decks aren't really very synergistic. They're just like, here's a pile of good cards. We're going to choose a new fate on that one. That's definitely a problem with this deck. Son of a bitch. Yeah, we're... Ooh! Oh my gosh, that's really, really good! Oh my gosh, I'm going to choose to draw that. I think that works with Secret Passage. And now I can either choose to kill this. Let's see what that secret is. Yeah, I'm going to kill that. I think I'm more scared of the value. Plagiarize. So you get a Sightless Watcher and Broomstick. Oh, they shuffle back. So I'm not going to get to... Wait, did you get... I don't know. I've been rambling a lot. I feel kind of embarrassed by this, but I feel like it's better to just upload this as it is rather than try to censor it, because just letting it out. Man, it did shuffle. Yeah, that's a big old GG from me. But yeah, tonight I'm gonna play Gone Home. I don't know how long that game is. No one's gonna watch to the 23-minute mark. I was gonna say suggest me some games in the comments, but no one's here. Well, yeah, this is getting kind of long, and this seems like a hopeless fight. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Sorry for the long-winded, emotional type video. I really wanted to share this deck. The deck code is in the description if you want to go play it yourself. Make some edits to it. Know what the deck is trying to do. It's using a lot of token generation plus Nethrandamus, Sea Giants, and Blood Heralds to get value over time, while using Defender of Argus to pump those guys up, and then like early game stuff to control the board long enough until you can get to these big payoff cards. So that's what it's trying to do. You could probably cut out a Sightless Watcher, probably these Defender of Arguses, honestly. Metamorphosis. I didn't want to craft the card. I don't think it's very good. But this is the 1-for-1 deck list, so I wanted to play it as it was. Sphere of Sap. I don't know how to pronounce that. That's okay. If you're playing a deck like this and you get that turn 1, you can use it to filter to get to your early game stuff, and then your late game stuff's on the bottom if you filtered it. But with the new Dark Moonfair cards, you've got like Fel Executioner. That's an amazing control card. That card's really, really good. That card might get nerfed, actually. So it's a 1 mana 6/6. Expendable Performers. That's a really good one that probably needs to go in the deck. Like, instead of Command the Illidari, put that in, because it fills up your board, and then 7 of them don't have to die. If 4 of them get summoned and you kill them all, 4 more get summoned. It's not if they all die, summon more. But yeah, that's the video. Go check out this deck in the comments or in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next video.